Hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, I got a project we're working on here today. We're working on some plate carrier stuff. We're going to be putting some tubes on a LBT 6094. Um, yeah, they don't offer that with this particular stuff from LBT. This is like old G-Watt stuff. This is a 6094B. It's got the modular side panels, and the way they do their stuff is it just velcros underneath this flap in the front. And then it locks together in the back with some bungee cord. They kind of weave the bungee cord in, and you can go, as wide as you need to get your room. But yeah, it's not working for what we're trying to do here. So we're going to be doing some changes. You can buy these tubes and stuff for a pretty good price. This is the whole cummerbund, and it's going to give me some material to work with. So instead of the bungee cord in the back, what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this elastic. These are mag holders actually, but we're going to use some of this elastic to create our panel in the rear. We're going to flip these around, and we're actually going to put the left on the right side. It's got these pouches for the side, and it's got radio pouches. These radio pouches really don't mean much. It's got Molly on each side, but what we're going to do is we're going to flip it around. We're going to put this in the back, and we're going to make our extender with this. This will give us our width, and we'll sew it on. I've got a old Singer, a walking presser foot. So it's called a walking foot machine. Just an old sewing machine. But yeah, and then in the front side, what we're going to do is we're going to take this material probably somewhere in this area here, and we're going to create some loops out of this material. And we're going to create like a stair step in between, and we're going to lace that together right through the front. So kind of give us a little bit of stretch in the front where these go, and then these velcro into the flap. So, and then obviously this gives you your tube. Probably not really clear what we're talking about doing here, but picture this mounted up in here. Maybe back a little bit further, but you get the idea there. And then attached to the cummerbund. Oops, there goes that one. We're going to attach it to the cummerbund like this. All right. Or heck, I might see, the problem is I just don't want this this panel to go against the skin, and if you fold it over, it just gets thicker, and if you cut it off, you lost 6 inches of length in your cummerbund. So the idea was to go ahead and use the cummerbund, but just flip it around. We're still going to have our pockets up. Our radio pouch will move to the back side, and yeah, so it'll be something like this with the tubes in between either, or we'll just sew this to the material. I'll cut this off, rip it out, and then just sew it together right like that, and just leave those Molly loops there. They're not really hurting anything. I haven't decided how we're going to do it yet, but a lot of times they make it so that this side of your tube will actually weave into it's got some long strap, and I may do that. Just actually weave in here, install some straps and some snaps or something. But yeah, we're going to be doing some modification on this plate carrier here, the old LBT 6094. It's a pretty nice carrier. Got an antenna in their back, and just lifting it up. Once you got all your mags and stuff on there, it's kind of hard to get this on and off. That's basically what the problem is. But if you could just open the side up quickly and pull it off, it'd make this thing a lot easier to get on and off for me. And it'd be really nice if I go ahead and put in like a buckle up here. That'd be nice too, so you can undo. Not the Cobra buckles, because Cobra buckles, if you ever mess with those, you'll find out like when there's tension on them, you can't unlatch them. So you got to kind of hold up and undo it. So you got to use a buckle that locks into place that you can unlatch under tension. So, but a nice Cobra style buckle is here, and they make one. It's called like a SRT, and it's like $800 or $900 or something ridiculous. But LBT, they make nice stuff. They've been doing good gear for a long time. They're out of Virginia. They work with the Navy SEALs to test things out and do different projects. But also, I make slings. I just basically make one real similar to the Edgar Sherman design. You know, it's got this little guy here, and instead of using his little thing, sometimes I'll sew like a tab of strap onto itself, and that will be the handle. Or sometimes I'll drill a hole and use a piece of paracord. But yeah, I'm making some straps too. If you guys haven't never played with a sewing machine, it's a lot of fun. You know, it takes some time to get used to. And if you look on Facebook Marketplace and places, you can find these things for pretty cheap. I got this thing for like $350, but it wasn't running, quote unquote. But so we went through and tuned it up based on some YouTube videos and got it going, and now it sews good. Anyways, y'all take care, man. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done.